Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Counting on alum Jill Duggar Dillard is back with new updates after a quick break from social media. She recently revealed that she went on a short hiatus to celebrate Mother's Day and her birthday privately with her husband and family. But Jill didn't forget her followers and uploaded photos from her surprising reunion with her mother, Michelle. Keep reading to see the pictures. Counting on, Jill Duggar returns with bad news. Last week, Jill returned to social media after nearly a month of break. The Counting on alum shared several photos and clips from their family trips. But what caught the attention of many was when Jill returned home with a destroyed garden. According to Jill, there was a hailstorm in their area right after they left. Only a few of her plants survived. Regardless, Jill stayed positive and told her followers that she's already working on reviving her garden. Jill reunites with mother Michelle. Jill Duggar Dillard recently took to IG to share photos from her reunion with some of her sisters and her mother, Michelle, to celebrate her birthday. The siblings who visited Jill were Joy, Anna, Josie, Jennifer, Jessa, and Joanna. She captioned, "Birthday time with Mama and some of my sisters plus gardening plus free at Tropical Smoothies." This just shows that Jill's relationship with her mother is finally improving amid her years of estrangement from them. Jill previously stated that they've been trying to work on their relationship by simply spending time when they can. Many Counting on fans were also surprised to see how big Jill's siblings have become, especially her youngest sister, Josie. OMG, Josie! Look at this beautiful young lady. You all are beautiful, but the baby is a lady. So nice to see you hanging out with your mom and sisters. Jill, you are a gracious, precious, forgiving woman. You inspire me. Michelle looks like one of the sisters. Everyone is so pretty. Is that Josie next to Michelle? Counting on. Jill Duggar still estranged from her dad? While Jill Duggar Dillard's relationship with her mother improves, it's clear that she still hasn't spent any time with her father, Jim Bob. Jill and Derek were last seen having a chat with Jim Bob during the Duggar family's Christmas Eve at the big house. However, Derek clarified that they only talked to Jim Bob out of respect and formality, seemingly implying that their relationships are still strained. Jill and Derek have accused Jim Bob of not paying them properly during the show. The Counting on alums have also claimed that Jim Bob lied about the family's income while filming with TLC, which could put him in trouble with the IRS. The Duggar family, known for their reality TV fame on 19 Kids and Counting On, has long been in the public eye. Their conservative values, strong faith, and large family dynamic have fascinated and sometimes divided audiences. Among the Duggar children, Jill Duggar Dillard has stood out in recent years for her willingness to break away from certain family expectations, share her struggles, and forge her own path. One of the most emotional moments in Jill's journey was her publicized estrangement from parts of her family, particularly her parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. However, recent developments suggest a possible reconciliation, as Jill has been seen reuniting with her mother, Michelle. This reunion has sparked discussions about forgiveness, family bonds, and personal growth. In this 4,000-word exploration, we will delve into 1. Jill Duggar's journey away from the family, her decision to step back, her memoir, and her public statements. 2. The strained relationship with Michelle, what caused the distance between Jill and her mother. 3. Signs of reconciliation, recent sightings and interactions between Jill and Michelle. 4. The role of faith and forgiveness, how their beliefs play into the healing process. 5. Public reaction and family dynamics, how fans and other family members are responding. 6. What this means for the future, could this lead to a full family reconciliation? 1. Jill Duggar's journey away from the family. Jill, once one of the most visible Duggar daughters, began distancing herself from the family's strict lifestyle after her marriage to Derek Dillard in 2014. Over time, she and Derek became increasingly vocal about their disagreements with Jim Bob's control, particularly regarding finances and their involvement in Counting On. Breaking free from reality TV. In 2017, Jill and Derek confirmed they were no longer part of Counting On, citing conflicts over payment and creative control. Jill later revealed in interviews and her memoir, Counting the Cost, that she felt exploited by the show and that her father had withheld earnings from her and her siblings. Setting boundaries. Jill and Derek made several decisions that went against the Duggar family's norms, including sending their children to public school unlike the Duggars' homeschooling tradition, wearing pants and more modern clothing deviating from the modest dress code, speaking openly about mental health struggles and therapy. These choices created tension, particularly with Jim Bob, but also impacted her relationship with Michelle, who had always upheld the family's conservative values. 2. The strained relationship with Michelle. Michelle Duggar, the matriarch of the family, has long been seen as the nurturing yet firm mother who upheld the family's strict beliefs. However, as Jill began questioning those beliefs, their relationship became strained. Where did things go wrong? Financial disputes. Jill felt that her parents, particularly Jim Bob, controlled her earnings from the show unfairly. Michelle, while perhaps sympathetic, stood by her husband. Parenting differences. Michelle's adherence to the controversial blanket training method and other strict parenting techniques clashed with Jill's more modern approach. Public criticism. As Jill spoke out about her experiences, Michelle may have felt torn between supporting her daughter and maintaining family unity. The breaking point. In her memoir, Jill revealed that she and Derek were essentially shunned for a period, excluded from family gatherings. Michelle, while not as vocal as Jim Bob, seemed to follow his lead in limiting contact. 3. Signs of reconciliation. Despite the past tensions, recent months have shown signs of a thaw in Jill and Michelle's relationship. Public sightings. In late 2023, Jill was seen visiting Michelle at the Duggar family home in Arkansas. They attended a family event together, marking the first time in years they had been publicly photographed side by side. Jill has mentioned in interviews that she is working on forgiveness and healing with her family. A mother-daughter reconnection? While neither Jill nor Michelle has given a detailed public statement about their reconciliation, insiders suggest they have had private conversations to address past hurts. Michelle may be softening her stance, seeing how Jill's choices have brought her happiness. Shared grief over family scandals such as Josh Duggar's legal troubles may have brought them closer. The role of faith and forgiveness. The Duggar family's faith has always been central to their lives, and it plays a key role in this reconciliation. Biblical principles of forgiveness. Jill has spoken about how her faith encourages forgiveness, even when it's difficult. Michelle, as a devout Christian, likely believes in reconciliation and second chances, therapy, and personal growth. Jill's openness about therapy suggests she is approaching this reunion with emotional awareness, rather than simply out of obligation. Public reaction and family dynamics. Fans have mixed reactions. Supporters are thrilled, hoping for a full family healing. Skeptics wonder if this is genuine or just for appearances. Other siblings' responses. Some, like Jinger Vuolo, have also distanced themselves, while others remain close to Jim Bob and Michelle. What this means for the future. Could this lead to a full Duggar family reconciliation? Possible, but complicated. Jim Bob's role is still a major factor. A new chapter. If Jill and Michelle rebuild trust, it could inspire other siblings to seek healing. Impact on the Duggar legacy. This could reshape how the family is perceived moving forward. Jill Duggar's reunion with Michelle is a poignant moment in the Duggar family saga. It represents hope, the complexity of family bonds, and the power of forgiveness. Whether this leads to a full reconciliation or remains a fragile peace, it's clear that Jill's journey toward independence, honesty, and now reconnection continues to captivate and inspire. As fans, we can only watch, respect their privacy, and hope that this reunion brings the healing they both deserve.